this is my 2-week diet plan assignment at 12.4. So on the first slide we have the athlete's profile. So my athlete is a 25-year-old female footballer whose height is 170 centimetres and she weighs 65 kg. So her goal is to maintain her weight. However, she doesn't want to lose any muscle mass. She either wants to gain muscle mass or for it to stay the same. But she doesn't want to gain weight. She either wants to lose it or maintain it. Her total daily energy expenditure is 2,788 calories, and her BMR is 1,468 calories. So here's the calculations, how I worked out the METs for each activity, the total daily energy expenditure, the total calories that need to be consumed a day to maintain her weight, and finally the BMR of the athlete. So here we start with week 1. As you can see, I've made a key columns highlighted in blue, a main meal, orange are snacks, and pink are exercise. So for day 1, week 1, we have the athlete starting with a snack and then going on to some exercise. I started with a snack as I don't feel that I want the athlete to eat a main meal before the exercise. Then we go on to a main meal, then some more exercise, another main meal, some more exercise, and another main meal. I've included 3 main meals as I believe this is the perfect structure for a day. Here on the slide we have total amounts of protein, carbs, fats, calories, and then the main vitamins and minerals included in each meal. So for the first meal there's high carbs and quite high fats. However, as we can see from the slide before, they're going to be quite healthy fats, as all that are being eaten is pistachios and apples. The carbs are quite high throughout the whole day, as I want to ensure the athlete has loads of energy. So this is shown in justifications. So I've started the day off with a snack, because I don't want the athlete to have a heavy breakfast. This could weigh them down or cause cramps and a stitch. As I said, pistachios have high healthy fat and slow release energy, so this is good for the exercise which follows. Overall, the snack has high carbs, so this will also help provide the energy needed. And then during the exercise, I've included more fats to help replace the depleted energy sources. There's a lot of water and liquids, as I want the athletes to stay hydrated. They're going to be losing a lot of hydration and salts through sweating. Next day is starting the day off with breakfast this time, as I want to ensure that they have enough energy for the following exercise. Then again they have 3 main meals throughout the day because of the structure I want to follow. Here we have the protein, carbs, fats, calories, vitamins and minerals, and again there's quite high carbs and quite high fats. However, the fats are going to be healthy fats, as I don't want the athlete to put on weight. So a high carb meal has started off the day. High intensity exercise is happening throughout the day, so I want the athlete to have slow burning sources of energy to keep them energized. The first liquid that is consumed is orange juice, and this is because it's high in vitamin C, and this is essential in producing cells and keeping the athlete healthy as well as their cells healthy. Lucozade is consumed again, as it has a high amount of sugar and will help replace the energy lost. So the second main meal of the day has high protein, and I want to just make sure that the muscle fibers of the athlete are staying healthy. So protein helps rebuild and restore the muscle fibers. So the snack after the exercise is pomegranate, and this helps cleanse the circulatory system and prevents arteries from clogging, and it makes sure that the circulation throughout the body is nice and healthy and that there's a healthy flow. The last meal of the day I have put in rice, and this is because it is filling when mixed with like water. So if you're drinking water and eating rice, it can fill you up and is very healthy. So day 3, again, starting with a snack. However, this time there's only 2 main meals, and this is because they aren't doing as much exercise, so they don't need to be consuming as many calories for that day. So yeah, starting off the day with a snack because I don't want them to get a stitch or cramping. The trail mix in the snacks is full of different nuts, dried fruits, and chocolates. They're getting loads of different minerals and vitamins from that, as well as getting loads of energy. So the main goal for this athlete is basically getting loads of carbs and protein because they want to stay energized, and I want them to ensure their muscle fibers are staying healthy. So Thursday, I've started off the day with a snack, and this is because, again, I don't want them to be cramping up during their exercise because it's a 60-minute jog, and if they start it on a full stomach, they're most likely going to be getting a stitch and their food won't be digesting properly. So on the next slide, we have the proteins, carbs, fats, calories, minerals, and vitamins. So as you can see, calcium is popping up a lot, and this is because I want the athlete's bones not to be brittle, and calcium helps just maintain the bones in the body. So the last meal of the day has monkfish, kale, cheese, baked potato, and I'm just going to talk about that a bit. The monkfish has a good source of protein, and the cheese is a good source of calcium and fat. So the kale is very high in iron, which is very good for the body and is an essential mineral that needs to be consumed. So yeah, that's good. That's why I've added that in. Day 5, we've started, so we've gone back to the structure of 3 main meals and only 2 snacks. Well, the athlete is only doing 120 minutes of exercise on this day, so obviously they're not going to be needing as many calories. So they've got their max total is 819 calories, so they only need to be eating that extra, and this is normally just provided just by eating the pistachio nuts. You've probably gained that 819 calories back. So they're just eating pretty much a normal diet on this day, as they don't need that many extra calories. So high carbs and protein for breakfast because they're taking part overall throughout the 2 weeks. They'll be taking part in high quantities of exercise. Drinking milk, as it is full of vitamin D and also helps the bones. Hydrating with water because I don't want them to be taking up valuable calories through drinks. So, for example, if they're drinking something like lemonade, they're going to be taking up a lot of calories on that drink when they could just be drinking water, and that is just as good as a hydrator. For a snack, they've got bananas, and this is high carbs and a lot of potassium, which helps lower the blood pressure by balancing out the negative effect of too much salt. So if the athlete has a very high blood pressure, then they're going to be feeling dizzy, and yeah, that's not really what I want for the athlete. On the Saturday, so day 6, I've started the day with no food and straight into exercise. However, throughout that exercise, they can be consuming a protein shake. So then after that, they're going to be feeling very hungry. So I've gone on to them eating oats, figs with milk, so like porridge with figs. And this is high carb. And then a snack, then another main meal, then some more exercise, another main meal, more exercise, and finishing the day with a snack. So as you can see here, there is high protein and quite high calories, but all of these calories are going to be, the high calories are due to the high amount of healthy fats and carbohydrates. So as I said earlier, the athlete goes straight onto exercise because I don't want them to have a full stomach whilst participating in the exercise. So the protein shake that they are having during the exercise will help rebuild the muscle fibers and make sure that they're healthy. After the exercise, they're going to have a high carb breakfast of oatmeal and figs with milk. This is filling and will keep them going till their snack and next meal. As I've said before, bananas are full of potassium and can also help replace any sugars which have been lost throughout the day or throughout the exercise that was previous to that. So avocados in the lunch, and these are full of healthy fat, which can give you a boost of energy, and this will help when you've depleted all your carbs, so you need to stock up on energy. So the salmon that goes with the lunch, it has unsaturated fats called omega-3 fatty acids, and this can help your chance of reducing heart disease. So this is essential to include within your diet. I've made sure that they're hydrating a lot because hydration helps increase concentration and also reaction times. So going on to the final day of week 1, and we have started the day with porridge oats, banana and milk with 1 pint of water. And so in this day you can see that they have only got 1 block of exercise. However, this is going to be a match followed by a recovery session. So within a match, the athlete is going to be pounding out as much as they can at full blast because they want to win the game. So they're going to put everything that they've got and leave everything they've got onto that pitch. So I need them to have a breakfast full of carbs, giving them loads of energy, and then also the snack that follows breakfast. This is going to be their one snack before the match, and this has got mixed nuts full of healthy fats, carrots, which have also got high amount of water, so this can be hydrating. Same as cucumber, high percentage of water, and then yes. So during the match at half time, I'm going to get the athlete to have some orange. This can give them the sugars that they need to replace the ones they've lost during exercise, and also can help hydrate them because they're full of juices. I've given them Lucozade Sport during the exercise, and this is because it's full of electrolytes, which are the salts that are lost during the exercise. They've been depleted, so we need to renew them and stock up on them, which they can sip throughout the match or just have at half time. So following the match, I've had them had a burrito, which is full of chicken, black beans, roasted vegetables, jalapeno, sour cream, and guacamole, and a recovery shake. So a recovery shake is gonna help is full of protein